Okay. And we are live. Yay. So, welcome everyone to yet another episode of Wait. This is just not any other episode. This is our first ever book launch. So, let me rephrase this for you. Welcome everyone to Camp K12's first ever book launch. These children have put in their heart and soul to write their novels and are waiting to reveal it in front of you. But before we move on to the main event and let these young authors speak more about their work, let me introduce you to the mastermind behind this entire project. And I must say, without her, this launch wouldn't have been possible. She has spent days and nights to help these 6 creators with all her patience, experience, and knowledge. She is our English academic director and has authored 24 plus books. She also has over 20 plus years of teaching experience with IB, CBSE, CAIE schools. By now, I'm sure most of you would know who am I talking about. So, Sridevi ma'am, can we please have you here with us?
Hello, everyone.
Yay.
Thank you, Ravina. That was a wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. Welcome to Camp K12's book launch party. Camp K12 is a global online school bringing the 21st century skills to the students. We have the proud parents, family, friends, and viewers amidst us, waiting to share this momentous occasion with us as our 6 students from the English Communication course launch their books. In the past months, we have seen how students are so bored sitting at home, spending too much time on their devices, irritating their parents, and getting irritated themselves. I have with me today 6 students who, unlike the ones I have just spoken about, have spent their time wisely to achieve what many dream to do, but do not put the effort or the time to get it done. These students were groomed by us at Camp K12 through its student initiative, a novel writing workshop, and guided by us to go on to write novels and also to launch it as a publication of Camp K12. We at Camp K12 believe in the maxim, never too young, and we have proved it with our offerings of 6 novels in our initial stage. Ladies and gentlemen, these children deserve to be appreciated, as it's not easy at the age of 10, 11, or even 16 to sit down and write. They have realized their potential and are a source of inspiration for many of the children and adults sitting in the audience. So, my dear audience, please put your hands together to welcome the young authors who are launching their book today. They have proved that age is just a number and you can accomplish anything at any age. Before I unveil the writers and introduce them to you, I would like you all to get a glimpse of their reactions as they unbox their own books. So here we have the unveiling of the video where we have seen these children opening their books. And here it goes.
My book has arrived. Mom, Dad, my book has arrived. My God, it's my book.
Oh my God! I can't believe because it has been such an exciting journey from writing it to finally publishing it at the age of 16. I wrote about Evil Shadow. It is a horror fictional based book and it consists of 5 characters in it, including me.
I can't believe I'm going to be a published author at the age of 10. I wrote a book called Alice's Adventures with Magical Messiah. The book is about a brave girl, Ali, and Messiah, a magical cat, with a memoir and their adventures. Don't forget to read my book on Amazon Kindle.
I have had such an amazing journey writing Kobe and the Secret of Dog Valley. In my book, there is a boy who is on a quest to find the cure for his father's illness. My family and friends are really excited for this book. Don't forget to check my book out on Amazon Kindle. Bye-bye!
Wasn't that so amazing? We wanted these children to have a memorable experience of having the books launched, and that is why we gifted them with the box, the chocolate, and so many other goodies that we had put in the box. Now that you have seen their reactions, are you ready to meet these persons in person? Here it is. Please fasten your seat belts and sit back and relax to get to know the 6 writers as they talk about themselves and their books in their own words. And so I have these great writers before me, and I welcome Ishanvi Jain and the rest of my authors to introduce themselves.
Hello, good evening. I'm Ishanvi Jain, 11 years of age, hailing from Durgapur, West Bengal. I'm a dedicated individual who puts my heart and soul into whatever I do. I love reading, listening to music, and doodling in my leisure time. My book, The Throne of the Sea, will make you dive into the mesmerizing underwater magical world to find out how the Throne of the Sea, for the first time, happens to breathe in the fresh air outside.
Okay, Shanvi, we are glad to have you with us. But would you like to ask the audience a question where they answer and get your book for free as a prize? Would you like to open the floor to the audience with a question?
Yes, of course. So, who do you think is the protagonist of the story? The throne or the sea?
Dear audience, please answer this question and get a book gifted by Ishanvi to all of you. The first person who puts the right answer gets the prize. Don't go away. Stay till the end to know who has won. And so my next author is here to introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Neveha Palkar. I'm 10 years old and I live in Pune, India. I love reading, writing, stories and poems, and listening to music. I also really like singing music. This is my book, Adventure on the Other Side. This book
Continue,
is about a time when 3 adventurous friends fall through a mysterious portal into an unknown alternate universe when they must get back home. Enjoy the journey through the eyes of an 11-year-old girl.
Thank you, Niveha. Now I would like to call upon the writer who's written the great escapades of Volga, the polar bear.
Hello everyone, my name is Parvati R. I'm 11 years old and I'm from Kerala. My hobbies are I love to read books, I play basketball, and I love to write short stories. This book is about a young curious polar bear who is fed up with the pristine white and wants to add colors to her life. This is my book.
And you did add color to the cover page with a colorful sweater for your bears. Thank you so much, Parvati. I now have another young writer with us, and that is none other than Arva Mukaddam.
Hello everyone,
My name is Arwa Mukadam and I'm 16 years old from Saudi Arabia, Al Jubair. And my book is The Evil Shadow. It is about how 5 best friends were looked down for their timidity but provided to prove the world how strong they were and by unraveling the mystery surrounded the haunted house.
Thank you, Arva. We are happy to have you here with us. And the next person who's written is none other than Shashrik Chauhan from Hong Kong.
Hi all, my name is Shashrik. I am from Hong Kong and my hobbies are swimming, running and reading. My book is about a boy who loves his father so much that he risks his own life while searching for the cure for his father's illness.
Thank you, Shashrik. And shall we call upon another author who's written about the magical Messiah? We have with us Ananya Paul from Malaysia.
Good evening. I am Ananya Paul from Pune and I'm 10 years old. I wrote about Ali and a magical cat and their adventures with a mammoth. It is called Ali's Adventures with Messiah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ananya. So I would like everyone to have their videos on, please. Thank you for joining us. It is a wonderful moment indeed. At the age of 10, 11, or 16, you've all become published authors and writers. Now, before we proceed further, I would like to ask Niveha to just show us her book and read the blurb to us. Niveha, could you do that, please? Yes, Niveha, we can see your blurb. Can you read it out to us, please?
When the adventure-loving trio, Aspen, Archer, and Annie, discover a new location in their county, a portal opens specially for them, meaning it is their fate to fall. Whoosh, and they're in a fantasy land completely new to them. Now, they must find out how to get back home. Will they come back or will they be stuck forever in this new world?
Okay, it is for you all to order her book, read through, and then let us know whether they come back or not. Thank you, Niveha. I would now like to ask Parvati to just read a paragraph out of her book. Would you like to do that, Parvati?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. The glass mother's smile faded, replaced by a seriousness in her eyes, as well as her voice. This crisis, she said, happened a long time ago. That day is the day when the history of the polar bears changed. But how did it happen? Asked Vegla. The prediction was wrong. But Mom, how can a prediction be so wrong? Vegla asked. Well, the bears cannot predict the exact weather. Sometimes they get the prediction wrong. It was a sunny day and there was no chance that a storm would occur. It was the time everyone was catching fish and the weather forecast said it would remain the same throughout that day. At noon, every single polar bear was at the shore. Some were taking dip in the sea and some were catching fishes. No one was expecting a storm to blow up. Vegla's mother took a deep breath.
Thank you. How well you've enacted Vegla and her mother's tones. Wonderful, Parvati. We are looking forward to read your book. And now I would like Ishanvi to unbox her box of books and goodies. And I would like her to read out something that she's very excited about. Can you read it out to us, Ishanvi?
Yes, ma'am. This is the box which K12 sent me for my book. Yay! I'm so happy for this. And this is the letter written by Anchal sir. Dear Isanvi, congratulations. You are a published author now. K12 is super proud of the hard work and effort you put in to write your first book at just the age of 11. As a global online school, we will continue to guide bright young minds like yours to pursue their dreams and make the impossible possible. More power to you and your aspirations. Keep learning, keep building. Anshul Bhagi. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Ishanvi. I'm sure Anshul is missing this. He wasn't able to come, but his heart and soul is with us today as the company that he's founded to give skills to the young ones is really taking off with all of you, taking part and also getting the yields of the hard work that you put in through this Camp K12. Thank you so much. We now have the unveiling of Shashrik, Ananya, and Arva's books on the Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, these children have not only published their books in the hard copies, they also have put it on the Kindle. Anyone who's interested in buying can log on to Amazon Kindle and order the books. This is Ananya's Ali's Adventures with Magical Messiah. And this is The Evil Shadow by Arva Mukaddam. She is from Saudi, and this is the book that she has written. And then we have Shashrik Chauhan's Kobe and the Secret of the Dark Valley. This is an adventure that takes place in Japan. And so we have children who have written not only from India, but also from other countries in the world. And as a global online school, Camp K12 tries to reach out to children to give them the skills to be able to succeed in the 21st century. And these are the children who are not consumers of books by reading them, but these are the producers who have produced books so that others can consume. Congratulations to all of you once again. And so here we go on to a conversation between the writers. I am sure, my dear audience, all of you would like to find out what their experiences have been and what they have been learning. So we will have them asking each other questions about their journey and their experiences. And here it goes.
I would like to ask Parvati, what are you looking forward to next?
Looking forward to the second part of this book so that I can continue this book as a series.
Wonderful. That's very good, Parvati. Wishing you all the best for a prologue to your great escapades. Thank you so much. We now have Arva. Please go ahead and ask your question to any of the participants.
Yes, ma'am. My question is to Shashrik. How was your overall experience of writing a book?
When I first got the opportunity to write a novel, I was really excited as I was about to write my first book. But then when Ms. Sridevi said I had to write 1,000 words a chapter and 10,000 to 15,000 words in the whole book, I was like, wait, what? I can barely write a 100-word essay. And now 10,000? I decided to give it a try. And when my time came to write, my mind went blank. I didn't know what to write. I got on a call with Ms. Sridevi and told her my problem. She said that my characters were going to take the story forward. At first, I did not believe that. But then I listened to what Ms. Sridevi said, and now I'm at 15,600 words.
Good job, Shashrik. Thank you so much. We now have Parvati asking Ananya.
Ananya, I would like to ask you what made you choose this as a plot?
I've chosen an adventurous plot as I always like reading adventurous stories, and I myself like adventure.
Okay, you like adventures and you have written about an adventure. Wonderful. We now have Ishanvi. Ishanvi, you can ask one of the participants. Please go ahead.
Yes, I would like to ask Arva that what made you write a horror novel?
So I was always interested in horror genre, and from the beginning itself, I was very clear about the sort of characters I wanted and the sort of story that I wanted. So that was it for me.
Okay, so you wanted to write a horror story.
Yes.
And I was horrified when I did read the story. It was very nice, on the edge, and I couldn't wait to see what was going to happen next. Beautiful story, Arva.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I would like to ask Shashrik can ask any of the participants.
I would like to ask Neveha, what was your inspiration to write your book?
Well, I always really like reading adventure stories, and when I got the opportunity to write a story myself, I thought of writing adventure since I really liked it.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time. Now I would like to ask you some questions from my own side. Are you all ready to answer my questions?
Yes,
I hope the audience is enjoying what you all are saying and being inspired by you all. So my first question goes to Parvati. Parvati, how did you feel? How was it that you were feeling as you were writing the novel? How did you manage? How did you, example, you had Camp K12, you had your school, you had so many other things going. You also are a horse rider. So how did you manage to give time to write this book? Can you tell me a little about that?
Actually, at first I thought it wasn't possible to write a novel which had so many words. But then after that, I actually loved writing. So whenever you love something, you always try to make time for that. So I used to sit at night and early in the morning to finish my novel.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, my next question is to Arva.
Yes,
Arva, in our conversations, you had said that you hardly read books. You don't like to read books much, but you have brought out a beautiful novel, beautiful graphical representation where I could visualize the scene unfolding in front of my eyes. How could you manage that?
Ma'am, honestly, I was very scared and nervous because I remember I had my first conversation with you and you kept saying me that, Arva, this is like once in a lifetime opportunity and you can't miss it. Being a writer at such an age is a very big thing to do. So that was it for me. And about story, I was very clear what I wanted. But it was a bit difficult, but somehow I managed it and I'm really happy with my end result.
Okay, that's wonderful. Shashrik, from playing Mr. Shylock on Camp K12 TV, Merchant of Venice, to going on to become a published novelist. Is this what you had expected would be an outcome when you joined Camp K12?
No, I did not expect this. When I got a role as Shylock in The Merchant of Venice, I was really happy and thought I could not need anything more. But now, when I have wrote a novel for myself, I'm really, really happy.
What is your parents' reaction or your family's reaction to you having become a published novelist?
My family and friends are really excited for me and they're actually really supporting me every day.
It's wonderful to know. Now I have Nanya. Nanya, you had said in your novel that when your mother had come for the PTM, your teacher had said her English is weak, she needs a lot of preparation. And from that, within a year to have come to publish a novel, What do you think? Where have you reached? And how has Camp K12 helped you in this?
I was initially struggling to write stories, as Camp K12 helped me to improve my creative writing. Now I can write big stories, and my confidence has really increased. And I can also write long stories now.
Very good. Congratulations. Shanvi, how did you feel when Camp K12 reached out to you to say that we shall write novels and we'll do a workshop with you all? How did you feel about it?
I was very happy when I got to know that, oh wow, I'm writing a novel. At the first, I was very happy, and then there was a change of emotion. Oh my God, how I'm going to do this? And then when I got to know 1,000 words in each chapter, I'm like, what? How I'm going to do that? And then I started off writing with a few words, but after that, my characters took me forward in my story. And then in the beginning, I didn't know that how I'm going to complete my story. But then the way my characters took me forward in the story, it was just amazing. And I'm very happy with the final result.
Okay. I do remember you're telling me that one day you were eating something at the table. Suddenly an idea struck you. You left what you were eating and ran and sat at your laptop doing that. How was it? How could you give up so many other things to put time for this novel? How did you feel about it?
Ma'am, basically, the plot of the novel was every moment I was thinking about that, and the thought process continued with me the whole day. And to be telling you the fact, every minute of the day, I was just thinking about the novel. And basically, I ate my novel, I drank my novel, and I slept my novel.
That's beautiful to know. Very few people could have sacrificed so much to get a novel in place. And the fruit of that is today, you are a published novelist. Wonderful to know that. And Ishanvi, how would you like to tell the audience about the art of communication? How has it helped you? And what would you like to tell them about it?
The art of communication course has helped me come out of my shell. I really appreciate the help and guidance which I received from my teachers, Shanti ma'am and Shridevi ma'am. They have been so supportive and have been the spark, the inspiration, the guide in my journey, and have always instilled the love of learning with me. Camp K12, you rock.
Okay, that's wonderful. So would you like to offer the audience what the art of communication can do for them?
And they help, Camp K12 can really help bring up their,
Okay, I think the internet connection is unstable somewhere. Yet, we, Camp K12, for all the audience who has joined in today, if you click on the link that ma'am is going to put in, you will get a 25% discount and offer a scholarship of 25% off. So please go and click on the link given and put in your details so that we reach out to you. And next, we have the most exciting thing coming in. And the audience, I would like you to participate here. Our writers are going to tell us 2 truths and 1 lie about themselves. You have to guess and put it in the chat. What is it that is the lie in the 3 statements that they're going to give? And so to start off, we start with Arva. She will tell us 2 truths and 1 lie. And I would like Niveha to be able to find out. But more than Niveha, the audience has to tell us which is the lie in her statements. So here you go, Arva.
Yes, ma'am. I love to play badminton is the first statement. second is I love to click a lot of pictures, and third is I can sing very well.
So the audience has to put the answers in. Please tell us which is a wrong statement. Guess. Come on, children. Look at Arva. Look at her accomplishments and guess which is true. And meanwhile, Niveha, would you be able to guess what Arva is lying about?
Is it I can sing well?
Yes, that is a lie.
Yes, Niveha, have you said that? Sorry, I lost you, I think.
Yes.
What is it that she said is a lie?
I can sing well.
Sorry? I can sing well is a lie. You don't believe that Arva can
Yes.
sing well. Arva, is she right?
Yes, ma'am, she is right.
Arva, is Niveha right? She's right?
Yes,
Oh, Niveha, what a good reader of character you are. No wonder your characters are so well portrayed in your novel. Wonderful job. Very good. Now I would like Shashrik to give us 2 truths and a lie, and Ishanvi is going to tell us if he's right or not. And the audience has to guess. Audience, don't go away. We're going to announce the winners at the end. And also, you should participate in this. Let's find out about Shashrik.
Okay. The first one is I love parasailing. The second one is I'm scared of water or swimming. And the third one is I love hiking.
So the wrong statement is that you're afraid of water.
Yes.
Okay, I hope the audience has answered before he's given away the answer. So that was easy, Shashrik, because you love parasailing and you're afraid of water. It did not match. Wonderful. Very good. Okay, now we have Ananya telling us 2 truths and a lie and Parvati guessing them. Ananya, here you go.
The first sentence is I did an elephant ride. The second one is I did a camel ride. And the third one is that I did an helicopter ride.
Okay, Parvati. Wait.
The third,
Okay, the third one. And what is that?
ma'am, I think she, like the sentence is that she did a helicopter ride.
Okay, don't give away the answer, Ananya. Let's see what the audience says. Okay, audience, we are waiting for your answers. And here it goes. Yes, Ananya, what is the correct mistake that she caught?
The helicopter ride is a truth, and I did not do a camel ride.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't-
You
and-
are very good at covering your tracks, just as your heroine in the novel is good at covering her tracks. Wonderful, superb. And now I have Ishanvi telling us 2 truths and a lie, and Ananya has to find out, and the audience also has to do that. So go ahead, here it goes.
The first truth, I want to climb on the moon. The second truth, I want to own a palace underwater. The third truth, I want to become a scientist in NASA.
Ananya,
I think it's the second one, ma'am.
and what is that?
The underwater one, the palace underwater.
Ishanvi, what is
Yeah,
it?
you got that right.
Okay, so I just hope the audience also got these answers right. We are finding out a lot about our young writers and how very nicely they're able to camouflage their lies with their truths. And that is what creativity is all about, imagining stories and putting it on paper for us all to go through. And now I have Niveha, who will tell us 2 truths and 1 lie.
My first statement is I have an imaginary friend. My second statement, I have a pet cat named Poppy. And my third statement is I have written a few poems on my own.
Okay, and the person who has to find out is Arva and the audience. Audience, I hope you all are enjoying this and participating wholeheartedly like my young girls and boys are. And Arva, here goes. Please let us know what is it that Niveha is lying about.
Ma'am, I think the imaginary friend one, the first sentence.
Okay, you don't believe that she has an imaginary friend? All her friends are in reality.
Yes.
Is she right, Niveha? Yes.
Yes.
He's wrong.
Oh.
The correct answer is number 2. I have a pet cat named Poppy.
So wonderful, beautiful. Okay, now I have my last participant, Parvati, telling us 2 truths and a lie, and Shashrik trying to find out which is the lie. Let's see how it goes.
The first statement is I know how to ride a horse. The second statement is I have a pet dog named Brownie. And the third statement is I live in the 13th floor.
Okay.
I think the lie is that you have a dog.
Okay, the audience, I hope, is giving the right answer. I don't know if Shashrik is right or not, but I wish that the audience should give the right answer. So Parvati, is Shashrik right?
No, actually, the third statement is wrong. I live in the 13th.
Okay. Even in fact, Parvati, I guess that the 13th floor might be the wrong statement because usually people don't like 13. Many countries have buildings where the 13th floor is also missing, and that is how I guessed it. But then you all are such beautiful liars. And your stories have brought that on to us because you could imagine so much and take us through so that we ourselves forget our daily lives and get engrossed into your novels. Beautiful work, children. I'm sure the audience knows so many things about you by now. The 2 truths of each one of you they have learned. So, Shashrik, would you like to ask the audience a question and give them your book as a gift?
I think I should do it. How much time do you think I took to write my book?
Okay, would you like to give us multiple choices answers?
Sure. 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 3 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. That is the multiple choice answer. You have to select the right one, audience, and put it in. And don't go away. We will announce the winners today itself at the end of this program. I hope you all are enjoying. I'm in conversation with the 6 child prodigies who are going to tell us about their experiences of how they've written the novel, what has motivated them, and what were the low moments as they were writing this novel. I'm enjoying myself a lot. Continue being with us, and you will too. So, the next question that I have, I would like to start my questions with Shashrik. Shashrik, my question for you is, among the characters of the book, you have so many characters in your book, and characters have mentored your hero, Kobe, who has become from the ordinary, he's gone on to become the extraordinary. Do you have someone in your life who has also mentored you like that?
In my life, I think it's my family. My family has been helping me with everything that I go through. Like if I maybe get a hurt, they They always help me maybe bandage it, and they always help me and rest if I need anything.
Okay, that is the physical. But as you study, as you're writing this novel, in fact, how were you mentored? Were there times when you felt that, oh my God, I cannot do this. Shall I give up? Did you ever feel like that? And was there anyone who said, don't give up, go ahead, you will be able to do it?
Yes, my dad encouraged me a lot when I was writing. I don't remember when, but in one of the chapters, I was thinking to give up because it was getting really hard and I didn't know how I can write more chapters. But then my dad sat with me and said that I should do it, and when it's going to be done, I was going to be really, really happy. And that's what kept me up, and I kept writing.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. My next question is to Ananya. Ananya, you have written a very beautiful adventure story and it's magical. Do you believe in magic?
Yes, ma'am. I do magic with cards and many other things. So I'm like a magician.
My God, I hope you conjure that so many people buy your book and you become a sensation. But how has the experience been? I have had days where you were so exhausted. I have felt that you might want to take a break in between, but then you finally completed it and you are a published author. So how have you felt as you were taking on the project that you fulfilled? How did you feel?
I'm really happy now. So when I was writing, I wasn't like, I just didn't get ideas. But now I'm really happy and I'm excited. I'm also surprised that I'm going to be a published author.
You are not going to be. You have published. You have today. And it's a moment you will never forget in your life because very few people at age 10 can boast of being published authors. So a hearty congratulations to you once again for having done it. Yay, you did it, isn't it? That's wonderful. My next question is to Shanvi. Shanvi, as we started, okay, you went and did a lot of research. In fact, in your research, I learned so much because you spoke about a village where Alexander's army, which had invaded India in 326, had dwelled. They were living in that village and they're still there till today. This was a discovery for me because I had never known that we had Greek people also in India. So how was it? What led you to going and researching that village and bringing that into your story as a setting?
So yeah, I discovered a place which is known as the Little Greece in India. Can all of you guess which place is that? No, you don't? I'll tell you. This place is known as Malana. All the people who live here are believed the descendants of Alexander the Great. While Alexander was traveling from Greece to India in the 326 BCE, they all accompanied them and thus settled in India. Situated in the beautiful district of Himachal Pradesh, its beauty is mesmerizing. The valley and the tall mountains over here are a beautiful sight to behold.
Okay, so that's a beautiful thing for you. But what made you think of adding Malana as the setting to your novel?
While I was proceeding my story further, I thought that I should add an interesting setting in the between, which will attract the readers more. So, and then when I was scrolling that which place should I add, and I finalized some few places, but then I thought no. And when I was scrolling down the places, I found the place headlined The Little Greece in India. And I'm like, what? Because I even didn't know it before. And then I opened and then I found Malana, and I saw it, and it was so beautiful. The beautiful rivers, lakes, valley, mountains. And then I thought I should add this place because it's really amazing and it's really a beautiful sight to behold.
Okay, very nice. Thank you so much. My next question is to Niveha. Niveha, I remember coming to your PTM just like that. I had entered the PTM, and here you were reading out and narrating an autobiography. And I was so impressed to see how well you had written. And without realizing it, I think in a week or two, we started this novel project, and I felt Niveha will be the right person to be writing. How was your experience? Were you surprised that we had asked you to start a novel with us?
Yes, I was really excited when you told me that I had an opportunity to write a novel. And I was really happy that I had joined Camp K12. Otherwise, I would have never achieved this.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now, when we started our workshop, and I had asked you questions like, how many chapters will you have? And how many words will you have in a chapter? I remember you all saying 200 words per chapter. And when you first began, your first chapters and second chapters hardly had 1,000. It was so difficult for us to stretch. But from chapter 5, 6, I saw that you had gone on to 2,000 words, 2,200 words. How could you, from 200, 300 words to 2,000, 4,000 words, how did you stretch yourself into that mode?
Well, it was really you that helped, you who had helped me and taught me how to stretch the whole story. And whatever just came to my mind, I wrote it down, and the plot and the story just went onwards.
Okay, so your characters led you onward, right?
Yes.
But how did this idea of a portal, an alternate universe, come into your head?
Well, I really like the idea of some kids falling through a portal and then ending up in a place which they didn't know about. I'd also read a lot of stories similar to that, but I didn't want my story just like them. So I thought of using a portal instead of an object or anything else.
Okay, and you have done it so successfully, isn't it? Beautiful Pegasus in your story, beautiful characters. I've really enjoyed reading yours. Congratulations, well done. And Parvati, when we started the novel, you had started with another name, and then finally you arrived at the name, The Escapades of Vegla the Polar Bear. What made you think that a polar bear can be the central character of your book?
Actually, when I was reading, I was doing a research on like how Antarctica was formed for a school project, and then I realized that there were no polar bears in Antarctica for some reason. And because I found polar bears were at first I found that animals were so loyal, loyal and trustworthy creatures. You could trust them, and they were your lifelong friends. So I thought, instead of making a human as a main character of a story, because there are a lot of stories with humans as main character, and actually it doesn't these stories don't make you think about the animals. Like the animals, there are a lot of animal cruelties going in the world, but they don't make you think about the animals. So I wanted to think about a bear. I thought about a bear, and then I moved into a polar bear because they seemed so fluffy, white, and so cute. And then I had the idea, because there were no polar bears in Antarctica. It was actually a miracle they were living there. So that's how I came up with the plot.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. Parvati, would you like to ask the audience one question and give your book as a gift to that lucky person who will give the right answer? Would you like to ask a question to the audience?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I would like to ask a question. What was Vegla's personality like?
Okay, audience, put it in the chat. What is Vegla's personality? By personality, you mean is it naughty or not naughty? What do you mean, Parvati?
I mean, like, what is actually naughty, mischievous, and everything, but what is her personality? Like, how does she act? How does she, uh, like the way she talks and the way she acts,
Give us
basically.
three multiple choices. Give us three answers as your multiple choice.
Yes, ma'am. The first choice is naughty, but overconfident. The second choice is mischievous and mischievous but very loving. And the third option is mischievous but curious.
Okay. Audience, please put in your answers and wait for us till the end for the answers to be told and the winners to be declared. Now, I would like to ask Niveha, can you ask the audience one question, please, so that the lucky winner gets your book, Adventure on the Other Side, as a gift?
My question to the audience: will the main setting of my story be awful or beautiful?
Okay, question here. Is the setting awful or beautiful? You want a book that she has written? Right, give the correct answer. The first winner will get, don't go away, wait for us till the end. Meanwhile, I would like to ask Jaisha ma'am to give us the reactions of your parents as they watched what has happened in your life till now. Jaisha, can I have the videos, please? Jaisha, can I have the videos?
As a family, we have achieved this with the right curriculum and support provided by Camp K12.
हमारी फैमिली में सब जन वेट कर रहे हैं कि नेहा की बुक कब पढ़ने मिलेगी। हमें इतना गर्व हो रहा है कि उसके लिए कुछ शब्द ही नहीं है।
और उसने इतनी छोटी उम्र में बुक लिखी है, इसके लिए तो हमको बहुत बहुत गर्व है।
I can't tell you how proud we are. Ishanvi's father and I are always looking for the next best opportunity for Ishanvi, as she has always been inclined towards writing, and we found the perfect one in the Art of Communication course by Camp K12.
I'm extremely happy to see the first novel getting printed and published by Ananya.
I am very proud that Ananya has finished her first novel at the age of 10. I am thankful to Camp K12, her teacher Sridevi ma'am, also Shilpa Shah ma'am, who found out her potential for creative writing.
Thanks a lot to Camp K12.
I really feel proud holding Parvati's book in my hand. I never thought that she would be publishing a book at such a young age.
Parvati, how can I buy this book online?
It is a great feeling for us that our daughter Arwa has written a novel at such a young age. She is the first person in our family to write a book, which makes us more proud. And now as she has written a book and it is published, so as a parent, it is a very proud feeling for us.
Wasn't that amazing? So many parents so excited, so fortunate to have you as children. It is indeed, I think for your parents, a blessing to have you all as their children. And as we go forward, I would like to ask Ananya, would you like to ask the audience a question about your book or about yourself so that we can give them a book written by you?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to ask the audience, can you please guess how many words I have in my book?
Can you give 3 choices?
Okay, ma'am. More than 10,000 words, less than 10,000 words, or 11,000 words?
Okay. For the audience, is it between 10,000 and 11,000, 11,000 and above, or less than 10,000? Please guess, and the lucky person who really guesses it and puts it first gets Ananya's book, The Adventures of Ali and Magical Messiah. So be the first to get it. We now have one more question that Arva would like to ask the audience. So Arva, can you ask the audience a question, please?
Yes, ma'am. So what do you guys think that me and my 4 friends are safe and alive at the end, and did we make it back to our homes?
Okay, the question that Arva is asking is, did I and my friends make it back home alive from the evil haunted house? Guess, guess, guess. Beautiful. I'm so happy and privileged that I got this opportunity to interact with all the 6 of you. I don't think 6 children at such a young age would have been able to do that. But before we wind up our program, would you like to tell me about your experiences at Camp K12 and the art of communication? What made you join it? How did you feel? Just give me in one sentence. We can start with Nanya.
Overall, it was great, and I've learned to extend my writing, and it has helped me a lot to write this novel.
Okay, thank you. I would like to ask Shastrik, what has he gained from this?
Art of communication class has helped me to generate many ideas which were helpful while writing the book. The techniques like mind map, character sketch development came handy while writing.
Okay, I'm glad we've been able to help you. And the next person I would like to ask is Shanvi.
So one day I joined a trial class which Sridevi ma'am was taking, and when I heard her voice and I was very impressed by the way she was teaching. And when my mom heard your voice, ma'am, and she was like, "Yeah, you gotta join this," and the next day I was in.
How sweet of you! How sweet of you! Thank you so much. I just hope the others hear my voice and are as motivated. But the art of communication has made a lot of difference in your lives, and no. So, can I have Niveha tell us how it has made a difference in her life?
Well, Camp K12 course has really helped me build my imagination, and yeah, it has helped me a lot. Of course, it has helped me write the novel, and I'm really thankful for that. Yeah. Overall, I love Camp K12.
Okay, thank you. We love you too. Beautiful, nice. And one thing I would like to tell the audience about all of you, as we were doing the workshops, as we were writing, one thing, audience, that really stood out in these children, yes, they were creative. Yes, they had good language skills. They really worked hard. But it was the discipline and dedication. It is not easy to write 15,000, 20,000 words for a novel. But how hard they work, the synonyms that they had to get, the sentence structures that we had to change. Quietly, they would say, yes, ma'am, we will do it. And next day they would come with all the work done. That was, I mean, it's a privilege, again, as I say, for me to have been with all the 6 of you. Thank you so much. I would now like to ask Arva, how did you feel?
So Camp K12
Art
has
of communication, how has it helped you?
So it has helped me a lot. I mean, not just specifically in writing a novel, but also learning new things like blog posts, conducting a debate, and writing a novel and stuff. So overall, it's amazing. I would definitely recommend Camp K12 to everyone.
Okay, that's very nice. So, would you like to tell the audience what we are offering today for those of them who would like to join us? Yes, Arva, would you like to tell them?
Yes, ma'am. There's 25% off for all the attendees out there, and you can check the link in the bio.
Okay, the link is there in the chat. People, please click the link and avail the 25% off and join us at Camp K12 for the Art of Communication. Thank you so much, Arva. Shashrik, how has the Art of Communication helped you? What was the reason you felt you needed to join this class?
When I first joined Camp K12, I started with coding classes and then moved on to English. My English was really improved as I learned how to make it. Hello?
Yeah, Shashrik, you are audible.
Yes, Camp K12 has helped me a lot. And my first trial class was when I got enrolled for coding, and then I went on my English classes. My English classes taught me how to make an autobiography and much more. It has helped me talk fluently and also develop my writing skills.
Okay, I'm glad we have been able to help you. We look forward to seeing you all achieve greater and greater heights with all of us. Thank you so much. Is there anyone else who would like to say a word or two about your experiences or anything that you would like to share with me and the audience? Anyone?
I would like to thank Sridevi ma'am for helping me in writing this novel.
Oh my God, thank you so much. How sweet of you. Anyone else? Okay, we now have the winners. And the winner who's got Ishanvi's book is Smart Study, I believe. The child has written Smart Study. I'm sure, Ishanvi, this child will go on to become a smart writer too, like you. So this book goes to the Smart Study. The person who's got the book from Arva is Krisha Bhoj Nagarwala. Krisha Bhoj Nagarwala. Congratulations to you, Krisha. You will enjoy reading Arva's book, especially if you like haunted and spooky stories. You will really enjoy it. Congratulations. And Tashrik, your book has been gifted to Harsha Shinde. I'm sure Harsha will get as motivated as you were and I were from your book. So congratulations. Well done, Harsha. And Ananya, your book is being taken away by Ronaldo Gaming. Someone who loves gaming is going to take your book, conjure the magic from your book, and himself going to become a magician. Wonderful. Congratulations, Ronaldo. And Parvati, Mona Gupta is the proud winner of your book, The Escapades of Vegla the Polar Bear. Congratulations, Mona. I'm sure you must be as mischievous as Vegla, and you will learn more tricks from her, how to be naughty and endearing at the same time. And Niveha's book has been won by Krishna Kumar. Congratulations, Krishna Kumar. You've got a worthy book, a book that you would like to treasure, especially because the author has given away the book to you. Keep it for a lifetime. Tell your children and their children how You won this book as the first one from the author. So congratulations to all of you for winning. Thank you for staying with us. And my dear writers, be proud that you are published authors at the age of 10, 11, and 16. It is indeed an honor for me to have interviewed you, to have been here with you. I congratulate your parents for motivating you and for helping you reach this levels. Children, do not lose the humility that you have. You've become celebrities and you will go on to achieve more. But always remember, only the people who are humble will be best in their lives. And that is what I have seen as the most important thing in all of you. Thank you so much. Feel happy, feel blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. May God pave your path with roses and fragrance all over. Have a wonderful life. Thank you so much.